Yo, this Terrell, Hall of Fame, D-Line, and this is Bully Rants, but not really Bully Rants. You know, as I've made it known that I'm going into the registry world, we're starting our own registry, and it's not for some of the reasons that other people, I believe, deal with registries. I kept telling y'all for years I never wanted to deal with a registry, but after a while you get tired of seeing the same old shit over and over and over again. And you know, people ask me, well, what were the issues that drove me to the registry thing? For one, I just feel like I don't get the air that that shit is fair. I don't feel like that anything with the American bully community is fair right now. You see a bunch of cliques, you see a bunch of people who you know, even go as far as to show under other members of their cliques in the ring. You see people pushing agendas with certain dogs. It's all one big hype game. We keep on seeing excuses being made for bad conformation dogs, and you know, where their favorite term is breed type. Oh yeah, he's got great breed type. After a while, you know, that fades, man, and you have to do something that's appropriate and make sure that you're doing something for the breed, man. And everybody, you can say whatever, but just like a president, you're judged on the work you do. The registries that have been around, you know, some of them just because they haven't been able to, you know, catch footing, they haven't been able to make a change. But the ones who have been around, they haven't made a great change in our breed. Our breed has went on a decline. Shows are getting smaller, dogs are getting worse, the whole community is disgruntled, and here we are all these years later, and we don't know what the face of our breed is. And I'm not talking about a simple dog, single dog, but I'm saying, you know, here we are now starting to push towards, you know, 15 years or whatever, 14, 15 years of American bully life as it being a registered dog. And here we are, you know, we are still at a point to where you would get to the show ring and then you could have up to 10 totally different looks in the ring. That's not going to work, you know. And it's not a new trend, so I won't call it a new trend, but this trend that they have now of totally dismissing a dog's flaws just because he's bullied is the most dangerous thing I have seen. You know, I mean, I could go into something else, but I'll save that for another rant. But the reason that I wanted to embark on this is just really to do it the right way. I think DNA testing is a must. I think better judges is a must, that we start by going strictly off confirmation. And yes, if your dog is not bully, your dog won't win, of course. But confirmation is a must. Our dogs cannot have high rears or bad backs and top lines, bad feet, all these different things, you know. And we will be one of the registers that pay attention, registries that pay attention to, you know, health and different issues from different dogs. And if we feel like that there's a certain dog that is hurting the American bully breed or any of the other breeds that will be in the registry, we'll pull that dog's papers. You know, if there's a person who's hurting the breed, we'll pull that person's ability to register dogs. This is strictly about getting this breed up to task. If it makes another registry step their game up and start respecting the game, more power to them. I'll be just as happy. But at this point in time, I feel like that we have went so far to the left as far as how we're supposed to take care of our dogs and how we're supposed to represent our dogs and act in a professional manner, that it's time to move forward. You know, it's not about what clique you run with, what handler you done got in there, or none of that. Our champions will be true champions based off of the standard, and that's it. Anybody has a chance to win. That's my motivation. That's my only motivation. You know, to all of y'all, of course, I hope you support. But wherever you go, and whatever registry you support, I hope you start to demand a higher quality of animal and stop dealing with this bullshit that they're putting out there. It's embarrassing to us. It's embarrassing to the community. It's embarrassing to the damn dogs. We have to do better, and I mean that. You know, I got a million thoughts going through my head right now. That's why I'm not as energetic as I usually am. But I tell you one thing. I will fight for the breed. I will do the best that I can do for this breed. And I won't give y'all a bunch of political lines. If I feel like a dog is in question, he's out of here. You know, we will do our research, but it's all about making this breed a good breed that can compete with the highest dogs in the world. Not bullies in the world, but the best dogs over the whole entire world. And that only starts and only happens if we have great conformation dogs and start to develop a look that is identified as an American Bully and not 40 different looks. But you know, it's a hell of a mission, and I feel like I'm up for it now, and we'll see how successful it is. All right, thanks for your time. Peace.